Okie dokie. Just humor me for a moment, yeah. Um, I know this is kind of short notice, um, and I really wasn't planning on doing this. I usually script my update videos. I'm not big on update videos. I haven't done it in maybe, I want to say I haven't done one in maybe 2 or 3 years now. Um, and there's a very important reason for this. I don't know if it's very stimulating to look at this piss poor Bionicle PS2 footage, but we do need to talk about the channel and what's going on right now. So, um, Spurger Bowl is coming out next Wednesday, and that will release on time. There's nothing that's gonna go wrong with that premiere. I've kind of shot myself in the foot a little bit in so much that the follow-up RB Bowl match to that, Spurger Bowl, will be will have its date revealed. Now, if you've heard the word Spooky Bowl is the one that comes after. So if you hear the word spooky, you're probably gonna be able to put two and two together and realize when that video is coming out, which is obviously Halloween. And I've taken my time in terms of putting that video out, or working on it. I have to mod the map and everything, and I've had setback after setback. I've had some birthdays in the family that I've had to prepare for, like organize the stuff for, and all this other nonsense. And now, my work has just gone from 0 to 10 in the space of a few days, and it's gonna have me working for quite some time, and I won't be able to do work for any YouTube stuff for the foreseeable future. It could ease up next month, it might not. Spooky Bowl is due to come out at the end of next month, and I kind of planned ahead accordingly. I grinded hard for the last 3 months on the other RB Bowl videos, and those videos, came out in good time. I think a video a month was pretty decent for A tier content. But unfortunately now I won't be able to continue doing that, and because of that I have just a few updates regarding my slate of videos coming up for the next few weeks. So, um, Ari Bowl is on hiatus. It's a pity. I didn't want to do this for the last video of season 4, but I have no choice. Spooky Bowl's release date is going to be TBD until I can figure out some time to put aside for it. We all got bills to pay, and I don't feel like doing a Patreon remotely soon. I wouldn't pay for my own Patreon, so I have to prioritize actual work for a while. I'm sure you can understand. Spooky Bowl's gonna be good though. The teaser itself is, I think, will be able to keep you waiting for a while. I'll make sure to make that video as good as I possibly can. There are nothing I want to announce yet, but there are some plans for further RB Bowls. I don't know if we'll do another season, but there'll be at least another match or two in the works. We might do standalone RB Bowl events, but not a live event, but like standalone videos, not seasons. I want to work on my follow-up series for RB Bowl, like a spin-off series or something, not something that's closed off to 1v1s or whatever, but we'll see if we can get that off the ground. We can't. Next on to that is RB Retold. I kind of messed up here, and I didn't cover the fact that we are doing another Retold after Endgame. We're going to be doing season 2 Retold. We did the pre-production on it around the time Endgame Retold came out, and we're doing the first half of season 2. I think a lot of people were burnt out after Endgame, and I don't blame them. We're only doing the first half of season 2 for now. I'd like to do both halves, but we're doing the first 3 episodes of season 2, and on top of that we have a bit of a numbers issue. So anyone who produces any kind of content, be it stick animation, stop motion, or anything, if you do machinima or whatever, do reach out. We are looking for people for RB Retold season 2. On top of that is Chewies. and this is kind of embarrassing for me because if you go onto my Twitter, hashtag Derelict Country, we have I put up an announcement for people who wanted to be extras in a video. Uh, just under a year ago, it'll be a year next Wednesday when Spurger Bowl comes out, and I feel pretty bad about that because I honestly thought I'd get Chewie's 5 out quicker, but with the updates to MCC that were happening over the last year, the mods that I would have needed to make that video happen were made kind of null or nullified or whatever, which was a bit of a bummer for me. So so I had to keep delaying it, and now mod tools for Reach has come out, meaning I can properly devote some time to that video. But again, it has to take a backseat to all these other videos, such as RB Bowl. Even though it was in the works before RB Bowl, I still have to put this one first. Even though Chewie's 5 was in the works before this season of RB Bowl, I have to put RB Bowl first because although I haven't been beholden to the demands of other people, we're 3/4 of the way through the season and we might as well polish it off. Once Spooky Ball comes out, I'll go right over to Chewie's, and then we might go back to this new RB Bowl stuff. We'll see how it goes. Then, after I done Chewie's, I'm going to take a break from RB Bowl, Chewie's. I'm going to do my guide to Machinima that I have been teasing for around a year as well. It took a long time to write, and there was a lot of that time was spent correcting information and making sure that I knew what I was talking about, because obviously I'm putting a lot of information out there, and it's a very information heavy tutorial, and I just want to make sure that I'm not putting misinformation out there. So that's in a really good spot, I think. I think it's ready to be recorded. I haven't had time to record it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to record that either by the end of this year at the earliest, and then early next year at the latest, and get that out. It's not going to be I don't think it's going to be a difficult edit to do. It is going to be very information heavy, but that is what it is. It's a tutorial. It'll probably. I asked my followers on Twitter, did people want it to be split up into separate parts like John's guide, or did they want it to be a like just one long video? And people voted on one long video. So I'm going to go with one long video. I'll split it up into chapters as per YouTube's chaptering system, and I'll put that out early next year. I'd love to put it up by February because there's a lot of other stuff I want to do with the channel, such as my new series called We Now Return You To. If you're wondering what the WNRU2 is, that's basically an abbreviation for We Now Return You To. That's a series that I've had written for over a year now, and it's a different series than what you've already seen from me, and it's going to be different from something you've seen from anybody else in this community as well. That doesn't mean it's going to be good. I'm not saying it's going to be good, but it's something I really want to try. Yeah, there's not much more I can say after that. I guess just to summarize, Spurger Bowl is coming out next Wednesday. It'll contain, an announcement date for Halloween, for Spooky Bowl, which isn't outside the realm of possibility. It's possible I could meet a Halloween deadline. It's just very improbable. I'm gonna have a lot of work between now and the start of next month, so I have to kind of knuckle down and do that. But I'm sure most of you understand that. On top of that, there's RB Retold too, which we were doing the second half of season 2. I honestly thought we'd have the first half of season 1 done. I thought we'd have the first half of season 2 done by the end of this year, and that's not looking likely. I don't want to put out another RB Retold and have it just be a season like the first one. I'd rather do it as one full season. So if possible, I'm going to push hard, get the first half of season 2 done, put it to the side, and then what we'll do is whoever's left, we'll try to get them to double task them or put them on, have them come back through the second half of season 2, and then we'll put that out. And People thought that taking a year to put out a retold was a long time. We're gonna need a year probably just to do the first half of season two. If things go really good, and this open call to for creators does well or whatever, we could probably have both halves done uh, by next June. It's not a project I'm going to prioritize very much because it is reliant on the participation of others. And if people are fed up with Retold by this stage, I'll completely understand. But from just the work that has been submitted so far, I think this is worth completing. Even for my scene alone, for Retold, Season 2 Retold, I'm really, really happy with the scene that I've done. Probably going to have to double roll myself or give myself more than one scene on this. I put myself down for 3 different scenes between the first 3 episodes of season 2. They're all very different, and I'm very happy with the direction my first scene has taken. So, if anyone has any interest in taking part in RB Retold season 2, please reach out. You know where to find me. I'm on Discord. I'm on Twitter. Links are down in the description, or maybe not, because it's a stream. I have different descriptions. Chewies 5 is totally written. The dialogue is completely recorded. I haven't done the game footage because of the mod problem. The mod problem is now resolved. I just need to get cameras rolling. That's not going to happen this year. I wanted to have it happen this year. It's not. It's embarrassing. It's shameful. I know, but I'm working on it. On top of that is the guide to Machinima, something as well that I wanted to get done this year, and it's just not happening. It's a Herculean task. It's a massive thing to do, and I won't be able to get it done, this side of winter. So I think if you just give me an extra bit of time to give that thing some spit and polish and just decompress once work settles down, I'll be able to get out a guide that's comprehensive, that's detailed, accessible for beginners, and it'll be. I think anyone who wants to start in Machinima, or at least get a greater appreciation of the medium, you'll get a lot out of that guide. We Now Return You To, I teased that at the end of Double Bowl as something that come out at the end of this year. As editing intensive, writing intensive, and just all forms of intense that We Now Return You To will be, it wouldn't take long to film and put out. It's completely written. It wouldn't take me more than a week to film, and definitely less than a couple of days to edit. But the time just isn't there. I'm sorry. Yeah. I want to start streaming more, but even though this stream doesn't look very impressive, it took a couple of minutes to put it together and set it up, and I just don't have the time to put together streams when Streamlabs is volatile at the best of times. Like the only reason I'm streaming right now is because I caught it on a good day. That said, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're staying out of trouble. I hope you're washing behind your ears. And this is Mr. Country. I'll see you on the flip-flop. Before I go, I'm just going to put it out there that while I'm going to take a sabbatical, I'm going to take some time off to work on work, and maybe chip off some stuff on the schedule in the background. I have a weekly video schedule that's automated. There is a video due to go up on my channel every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time between now and August of 2023. So even though I might not be around to produce A content or A tier content or main content or stream, you will still see stuff from me. So I won't be going anywhere in that sense. However, I can't work on main content, and if I do get a chance to work on some, other content like Spooky Bowl or Chewies or whatever, I'll probably do that in the background. I won't report on it too much. I'm not one of those people who does work in progress or updates or whatever. I'm usually just working when I'm working. So if I do have any updates, it'll be on my Twitter or my Instagram. But I'm usually just working on the videos when I'm working on them. when the video's done, I'm putting it out. I'm not going to tease you or play with you. I might put up a premiere, but when a premiere is uploaded, the video is completed. So whatever I put into Spurger Bowl is locked in. I can't change it now. That's basically all I have to say, really. I've already wrapped this video up, so I might just say bye and go. Feel free to let me know how disappointing it is that I'm not coming through on my deadlines, especially when I've almost finished RP Bowl Season 3. Season 3, not pronounced 3. I love you all, and